That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, baby. My thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, I'm broadcasting live from the heart of Europe. This is the most badass YouTube broadcast in all the homelands. But you Tommy D, they're shopping the boy, and behind the glass is Jeannie. How are you, sweetie?
Hello. I'm doing good. How are you? I mean, it's more than it might be my last day for a bit.
Yeah. So. Oh, yes. That's what I always say. Everybody gives Jeannie a goodbye. Yeah, it might be. She's gonna be gone. Matt's gonna be come back in the next week. Dr. Disrespect. We're probably gonna be a little low on people in here. Dr. Disrespect just fired back in a sense. Let me go over the stuff I got kind of planned. Maybe they have an extra stream with Ginny tomorrow or something like that, if we can pull it off. Probably be at a bizarro time. We'll keep it on. But yeah, the doc. Let me just cut the music. Here, from a cursory glance, and I haven't looked at all of it, and from what I can see, Doc is basically saying that an ex-manager, Twitch manager of his, was fired when he renegotiated his contract. And that same Twitch manager sent a conversation that he had with somebody that with a minor that he also claims is at the age of consent. So that could be, well, in the States, it could be anywhere from 14 to, I don't know, like, but more than likely 15 to 17. And he said that it was risen to their legal faction, their legal part, I guess the people that deal directly with the police. And it was rejected, and he specifically names Cody Connors as someone who put it out there and, like, I guess added a bunch of stuff. Like he added that they tried to meet each other, and I guess he's saying that he added that they exchanged pictures. No pictures were exchanged. The problem with Doc's thing is, of course, the lack of. He says something at some point where, once, and this is the way I understand it, if one side breaks the NDA's up, it's broken. Then you can pretty much say whatever you want. But Doc did not offer any pictures of the conversations, which probably would help him greatly, because he's basically saying he told a dirty joke. Is that what you gathered? To a girl that's probably under the age of 18. And that none of it breaks the law, none of it does anything. All of that was risen to legal channels. And it was risen there because of a revenge thing. By the way, I am not confirming any of this, by the way. None of it. This is his side of the story. Now, the next thing to do is show the dick joke. And we do have a different story. But he didn't do that. And he said, what are we in kindergarten? Which I found a little strange. What do you mean, what are you in kindergarten? We're going to get you off.
Second grade.
Yeah,
what are we, second graders? Talking?
Yeah, that was stupid. That was a stupid thing to say. So, thank you, Badee. I know I look beautiful. I'm always beautiful every day.
The lighting does you well.
So yeah, I guess we could talk about that a little later. You guys want to call in about it? Maybe fill me in, because we only look. It's basically happening as we were prepping. So
yeah, it was kind of a tune in, tune out situation for me as well. So it's a little bit.
He's basically saying that it's tough to take him seriously in that stupid outfit anyway, and you don't know his character or not, but he's basically saying that he interacted with his community through things, and he said something. He didn't even call it inappropriate in the cast. I guess he's referring to and that none of it breaks the law. Now, I don't know. Keep in mind, he did have 200,000 people in there. I'm sure it's going to be below 100,000 when things calm down, but Tommy looks better than some to be honest. Trans? I went to the gym yesterday. Maybe that's helping. I don't know. I'll be going to the gym. I have my my wristband that allows me sugar-free drinks. At Clever, I have to use this to get in and use the locker, and I go on the gym back.
Yeah.
That's why I decided to go to the gym and not work yesterday. Just a period of reasons. And here's another thing. This whole pot smoking experiment is over. I cannot get the cobwebs out of my head the next day. It's ridiculous. It's with drinking. If you have a hangover, you can drink a bunch of water, move around a little bit. You're usually good. You know, this stuff is supposed to help me sleep. You know, it's going to help me sleep working out. That's what's going to clearly. I got a whole bunch, but I don't know what to do with it. I'll probably give it away. Wow. Too much German swamp meat. What's it called? Melon something. I don't know. But it doesn't. Yeah, it helps me sleep. Actually, I wake up 15 times a night. Instead of not feeling stoned, I just feel stoned. You know? Yeah, no, I'm going to smoke it up. No, I'm retired. I went 10 years. I didn't smoke between 1994 and 2003. Damn near 10 years. Yeah, or no, 2004. Because I smoked just before I went to the Army. But I didn't smoke from that whole, my entire 20s. I didn't smoke. Only a teenager. And yeah, but it doesn't work. It makes you fucking lazy. I didn't get anything done this week. I only got, 3 streams in this week? Yeah, it makes you lazy.
No, he was lazy.
I'm stuffing my face. Great for sleep, but it makes you, lethargic. I don't want to feel this way. It sucks. I don't like feeling lethargic. All right, let's go over this. So now we know this woman's a lawyer, correct?
She got a law degree and was one for a bit, but she stepped down from it.
Okay.
So
now she's just.
And honestly, I do just have to say, with your thumbnail, the AI really captured her eyes.
Really?
Like it made her the dopey eyes that kind of happen when they kind of stick out a little bit. It really worked. So
we have similar color eyes too. Well, we have similar color eyes too. So it really jumped out. All right, so this is from yesterday.
Say that the people who are involved in this particular story are more deranged and aggressive than the other people I've dealt with. And I do think it has something to do with the gaming community being involved here. And I hesitate to call shit a community. Okay, it's like a community of what? Debauchery? No. But I do think it's because of the...
So if it's debauchery, it's not a community? That's not true.
Yeah.
Online,
it's a community full of pedophiles. It's not a community. It's a community. It's not a community. It's a community of people who play World of Warcraft.
Online gaming culture, especially with the headsets and you're talking to the people and you're calling them the F word and you're calling them all this stuff or whatever, like the little boys. They then bring that onto Twitter and then they direct it at...
Comment Cop's one of those guys? Journey John?
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
Comment
Cop, he barely ever curses. But he can cut your soul. He's gone after me before, too. I think it was, yes, he did. And we had a little spat about it too. He got me contradicting myself, but it was a contradiction over memory. Not like he took some nights and I went back. He had a big in the video he did on me. He had a big thing on my head that said it was a liar, and I was like, "You didn't prove I was a liar on that." But he did catch a legitimate contradiction, so he was ready to do it. But he did change the thumbnail.
Oh,
but he was suggesting that I lied about the whole thing, and then I didn't.
No, you just misremembered.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was what we're talking about. It's something about money. It was something debated in money. I said I didn't make anything, but I said I didn't make anything. But what I was really referring to was the fact that the guys that are in there now are making a hell of a lot more than I was. Obviously I did something. Yeah, and he said, "Well, you said you didn't make anything, and then now you're saying you did." It was something like that. Whatever.
Precious angels like Rosanna Pansino and or the queen of YouTube. So it's kind of y'all need to relax with that. But I would agree with Rosanna that it is a lot more aggressive in this space than it was even with the jackass people. I mean, I've been dealing with demon clowns for a very long time, but this is
But it's funny how
pause right there.
Yeah.
Well, if you just look at the text, y'all are literally worse than jackass clowns. Better be glad I don't have your mom's number. What the fuck?
I guess she's beyond criticism.
Different level of demon clown, which it doesn't bother me. Not
YouTube. She's a literal goddess, Tommy. Yeah, she's the queen of YouTube. Have you not?
She could just say dumb stuff and no one's allowed to say anything. Okay.
Because she's the queen of YouTube.
No,
yes.
I see. So is she referring to the crap she got after what she said about Keemstar? I think maybe we have to. That's
what some of those when. That's what.
Does she address does she address like the complaint about her, which is like utterly insane, if I remember correctly?
No, she calls people plants and just kind of tries to make a bit of fun of them.
Wait a minute, what's this one clip I got to see from Dr. Just?
People want show the message, release the messages, show the message.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because that's the first thing I was thinking. Like, that's not. You got to show the messages. It's that simple if you want to be cleared. You know, I am convinced that it's not criminal. You know, that she said nothing that was that I don't think he did anything criminal. I really doubt it, but it was probably highly inappropriate, I assume, or maybe they did twist it into something it wasn't. Who knows? With that Twitch crew, wouldn't shock me.
Yeah,
you know, I mean,
that's
you know,
the problem.
Well, you know, we have Cody Ko, whatever the hell his name was. We have him. Slasher said he's a third-hand witness to the thing, to it, and then it turns out Slasher admits to Willie Mack that he wasn't even 100%. He wasn't second. He was getting the information third hand. I guess it's too. Well, he likes to post.
What are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking for that one clip. I'm looking for that one clip where she says what she says about Keem. I probably should have had that prepared. To be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah.
I should have.
Do you want me to go look for it?
Yeah, why not? I thought I could have. I thought I would have swore out of Hasher by now.
Yeah.
Or maybe you already sent it to me. I think
I did maybe a while back, but I'll keep looking for it now. You just yap for a minute.
Yeah, well, I've been doing a little yapping. No, this one's on me. I know you're gonna get blamed for this, but this one's on me. This one I should have had. All right. Essentially, what she said was she didn't like the fact that Keemstar was questioning Dogpack. And then he says he doesn't know, like, why is he on Mr. B's side after he drew your daughter? What does that say about him? I don't know what it says about him. I know what you're trying to say.
Got it. It wasn't Nick, it was Riley. So that's why you weren't finding it.
Yeah, that was a pretty unbelievable statement. I mean, I think we all can agree you can be critical of these sources and still care about your daughter. I know. It was really unbelievable.
About the fact that one of the people in common, I mean, Keemstar himself pretended to be very upset whenever Shut Eye praised Jean, aka Shady.
Oh, that's another thing. He said he pretended to do it. You know,
and drew a picture.
He pretended to be upset, which I can actually report. Mega hot behind the scenes. I was there.
His daughter, but all of a sudden he's decided to side with the people on the same side as Shut Eye praise Jean, and it really should tell you something.
I never thought that Chadman was on their side, so to speak.
It really should tell you something. I don't know what it should tell you, but maybe you could think about it.
Yeah, that's really good.
A bit, because I'm God's favorite and y'all can't do nothing to me. I ain't scared of you.
Magnitude. I was so scared. I thought I was having a heart attack. The death threats were very specific. They were very targeted. In spite of that,
see, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go, aw, and take everything at face value. Like this idiot.
Yep. I mean, leave her alone.
July, Pansino went public again, this time on TikTok.
I wanted to keep you guys updated on what I've been hearing about Mr. Beast's Beast Games.
She says that she's created a safe space for contestants to share their experience on Donaldson's new reality competition series. When Amazon MGM announced that.
So she goes through that whole thing about all these bad people, but she doesn't reference exactly what she said to get comment cops' attention, etc., etc.
No, she doesn't. But if you look on, like her Twitter is when she starts spazzing out.
Series, the Beast Games was billed as the biggest reality competition.
All right. I guess
and part of that whole video, previously, was her like slagging on the interviewer for that whole NBC interview, because apparently this interviewer used to do a lot of like, I want to say like kind of teen like drama. So when Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber were in there was that whole relationship going on.
Yeah.
I think her name's Haley. I think that's the NBC.
Yeah, but she doesn't like Haley. Why? This seems like it's right up her alley because it's childish bullshit.
Yep.
You know, so They didn't put a more serious reporter on the stupid bullshit job where a bunch of kids are crying about. Well, the one guy got paid and he's still bitching. We'll get to him later, I guess. So, ain't no way you got butt over my response. Ain't no way you literally stalking me in my channel after I blocked you on Twitter. Freak. Who is she talking to? Who is this guy?
This guy, he's just like kind of a little bit of a shit poster and whatnot. His tweet that is somewhere there. Might be that one. Yeah.
Who's tweet?
Or no, that might Grimm's list, because at first it started off where Grimm sent a tweet, and then she either replied to it or just straight up blocked it. I can double check if I can find it real quick if you want. Yeah,
but that's let's see, domestic violence, blah blah blah, butt hard over my response. So where does she melt down now? That's why I'm getting confused here.
No, if there's she replies to a lot of these tweets, is what I'm saying. Like, so there's that one. If you go to another tweet, back and forth, like
it's the only one I got.
To every single person. No, there's a bunch in the news.
Oh, that's not the ones I was pointed to.
Yes, it was.
Where? No. I got Jake Waddle, and I got her, and I don't have her.
Yeah, I'll link you to them right now.
Yeah, I literally don't have it. I'm looking through right now. I got Jake Waddle in there, and then the post. No, I got nothing.
Yeah, no, it all starts. I'll just link you to the message right here, and if you just keep scrolling down through the newsroom, that's where they all are. Because yesterday you just. No, they're not at the bottom because they're from a little bit ago. Oh,
I'm seeing them at all in here.
Yeah,
and I'm all the way up to yesterday at 8 o'clock. My time.
It was yesterday at 2 p.m.
All right,
my time, so it would have been 3 p.m. your time. Is where it starts.
Yeah, we got to better communicate better, because this is the stuff I downloaded and where I have ready, and I don't. Oh, it's all above that. Oh God.
Yeah, because there's a big old here. I will link you to the first message there is right now. Boom.
All right, now I'm confused and I'm angry and I'm
sorry. Go right there, and it will take you to the very first message.
All right.
I know. Rip me, rental queues. Rest in peace.
Wait a minute. Okay. Can somebody get your son? Okay, so you and Dogpack are off the Galaxy Gas. 06 came in here to sweep. No MFer. I just watched the most retarded video on the subject. Then I found out that you went up to Beastburg with Jake Waddle. I couldn't pick a worse combination if I tried. Do you know how much this pains me? You have me defending Keemstar, one of the few people like constantly pray for their downfall. You, like so many others, have fucked up this attack on him. It sickens me that you drop the bag this hard. The bag isn't even on the ground, and you've got it melted in lava. You'd be perma-banned from the NFL. That's how bad the fumble ban is.
See? And then somebody come get your son.
That's funny. No, I don't know why that's funny. When he wrote was a lot funnier than you wrote.
Yeah.
When you wrote.
Oh yeah, no.
That's too funny. What was this about? Oh, she blocked me. She must have just blocked me.
No, it's it limits you can view their posts, so it does that. So you can see that right there.
Yeah, am I blocked?
So somebody was replying to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's some weird runaround thing, but so there's the common cop.
Anybody else got something to say? You can put your message up on the wall too. Oh, you are one dumb bitch. Well, that wasn't very smart, comment cop. If you wanted to get something out of her. I don't know if that doesn't apply. Yeah.
And if you scroll down through the comments, you can see
this comment comes doesn't even like him. You're just being called dumb because you're a bitch. I don't know what the fuck this has to do with King Sweetie. I didn't even mention him. Well, that's a stone lie.
Yep.
Wow.
And then you just keep scrolling. Like, she's literally replying to everyone.
He's right, though. About your mom, agreed. What is she, like, on the schoolyard or some shit? And she told people to get their son, you know? Let's see. You just don't get wrapped up in the crazy of bigger fish to fry. I ain't wrapped up. I'm just a fan of transparency and reminding you all I love being alive because these psychos have been playing these games since before they could do algebra and clearly have violent propensities based on these harassing DMs. Oh God. She wants to draw the red card without drawing the red card, without doing the dive. You know. She's a victim, but she's tough, you know.
Yeah. Apparently we're all psychos.
Yeah. Like questioning her psychotic. Seems to be a common trait nowadays. Nobody can be found culpable for the stupid shit they do. It's some form of harassment. Let's see.
Yeah, someone just said a gif of like, "Oh, you crazy?" Of
crazy. That's it.
Steve Harvey saying that, and then all roads lead to clowns. Here's no.
Hey, I'm one of those YouTubers that have found issues with one of your latest videos, in particular the Keem section. Would you be interested in have a condo and you got blocked?
Yeah, and she said, "Lol, not a chance."
And then she also put Nerdy John in the. Oh, yeah, that's kind of funny too, and he was completely respectful.
It's around 5:37 in the video.
Yeah. We saw
you
it
just have to
before.
scroll.
That's so funny.
But yeah.
Oh wow, that's too funny. What the hell else is going on though? The NC criminal court cases were not for DV. I still have some FOIA requests out, but the alleged current Mr. Beast employee reached out to me, giving their side of the story. I think this person is mistaken with a lot of the details. I now believe the James Warren's DV case that circulated in the office is most likely wrong. Oh, who didn't see this coming? James Warren's, of course, and none of my sources knew that. I tried multiple times to get in touch with this person who allegedly found the charges. Oh, so he went live with something before he could confirm the source, before making the video, and did not get a response. I should have waited for the FOIA request, which he admits. Yeah, and that's what that guy was trying to tell her. It's people like them that have fucked this up 6 ways to Sunday. You know, and if anybody criticizes you like Keemstar, then you're like pro-pedophilia or something. Or pro-incest, which is what she was suggesting. Or or at very least, you're so concerned about your daughter because you want to ride Mr. Beast's dick so much. I mean, there's a million things you could put in there.
No, he was just pretending to be upset, Tommy.
I'm not a professional journalist or investigator. You are passing yourself. You're dealing with serious stuff. I got to be honest with you. I don't think you have to be. I don't even think to do journalism, you have to 100% be a journalist. But when you're dealing with like ruination level allegations, you got to be able to wait till the FOIA request comes through. You have to show some kind of integrity because you have a certain amount of responsibility because it ruins somebody's life.
Yeah, I mean, it's like common sense.
Some of it is common sense. So, you know, some of this is common sense because I know they had the guy the other day. It's like, because I do stuff on the fly, but I'm not doing some kind of serious investigation here. I'm criticizing stupid YouTubers. Saying he fucked the story up does not compare to, I think this guy has 5 charges and they're all domestic violence charges. And they're not.
Allegedly.
So this guy, I mean, I'm not a professional journalist, but my goal was to bring credible allegations. What's a credible? It's so subjective. What's a credible allegation? To like credible allegation, yeah. What does that mean?
Allegation's an allegation.
Yeah, allegation is just an allegation. You're trying to make like, is it credible? It likes the people properly investigated so people can be held accountable. Well, that shows a bias right there because if you want to find if the allegations were real. You want credible allegations so they can properly be investigated so people can be held accountable. I still believe there are other credible allegations involving James Warren that need to be investigated. Boy, how this guy's not getting sued is beyond me. If he's not, if they're just internet, they're trying to censor him. No.
I mean, if he keeps doing these things,
he worked there for 3 weeks. One of them wasn't supervised. He's clearly disgruntled. Did he point out some stuff that were legit? Yes. But he's desperately trying to keep this thing rolling by taking an allegation from anybody, and going live with it. Oops, I'm sorry. That wasn't you. Yeah, these ones were wrong, but I really believe there's other ones, and I'll find them if I can.
Like, Jesus. I mean, you can even, if you read the text messages, it also, like, it's just mind-boggling.
This employee seems fishy because who the hell jokes about domestic violence about their boss in the workplace, then tried to dispel Maddie Subdeal as a wine drunk.
Speedle.
Pretty crazy to Speedle, yeah. As a crazy wine drunk, but I do what I do. Pretty crazy to me, but what do I do? What do I know? An NC criminal court case is September 5th. Shows they're not out for DM, but I still have a FOIA request out on alleged current Mr. Beast employee that reached out to me giving me this side of the story. So yeah. So it's all bullshit. Willie says, you don't have to be a professional journalist or investigator to know that this is a reckless and horrible thing to go forward without confirming. You just post false allegations to 2 million people. All you had to do is wait a week. I don't know why you had... I don't want you even have to do... This had to be a discussion. Well, I'm not a professional journalist. Unbelievable. This is Jake Waddle, huh? I think I have a video of him.
Yeah, there should be a video as well.
Yeah, I got a video.
Yeah,
of him
there
here.
it is.
Yeah.
Last thing, and this is for fun. One of the nukes, I'm just going to go ahead and drop it. James Warren. Sex work is work. They should be, legalized and regulated so that, people in those industries don't get hurt, right? That's my opinion on that. I have friends in those industries, people I used to go to high school with, and, I stayed in touch with, and they can't text me fast enough. When they say, hey, do you know this guy, James Warren? I was like, yeah, why? Oh, yeah, I've worked with him a few times. He loves to pay us to be around, and then he likes to show us his bank account and show us how much money he has. People he paid to be around, for that kind of stuff. Which, again, that's fine, but it's weird and cringe to pay those people to be around and then take out your phone and show them how much money you... Do we have screenshots to prove that? Of course I do.
I don't even understand what this guy got paid, correct?
Yeah, he got 50K.
Disappearing for a bit. It's been incredibly difficult few days. As more stuff comes out, I'm more suggested people picking apart my testimony, discrediting me, lying about me, using trauma for clout, comment emails, demands. I mean, you got your... What did you think was going to happen? A leaked phone number. My family has been harassed. And for what? Because I told you guys what was happening to me. Because I told you guys Jimmy hires and protects PDFs. My mental health is all-time low because of you idiot, hateful, and I can't stress enough, dumber than dirt trolls. What happened to me is real. You don't get PTSD over nothing. Yeah, but you can fake it over nothing. You weren't even there. I was, which makes me more informed, period. I'm the one that has any authority over this story. Interesting choice of words. You're either a child or you're a sweaty edgelord dipshit. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go up to a rape victim and tell them. He's comparing himself to a rape victim. I can't wait to get the 50K back from the little rat. Go to a rape victim and tell them it's their fault next. Oh, wait, that's exactly... This guy's... Did a rape victim sign up for their shit? I mean, people honestly, think they have no right to be criticized. It's beyond me.
I'm just confused with the background for this story. Like the weird psychedelic... Whatever the fuck.
It's exactly what Jimmy fans do to the numerous allegations coming out from the employees, contestant, you name it. Regular uploads, ugly duck workshop, podcast streaming, all picking back up next week. Taking some time to get my mental health out or whatever. God damn. Sorry, guys, I wouldn't have spilled all the tea if I wasn't being harassed. Jimmy needs to make a public statement calling off anyone harassing whistleblowers and survivors. calling off Keem. Well, Keem can say what he likes, regardless of what Jimmy tells him. Send me a cease and desist. Take me to court. I dare you. So let's get some. Who are you daring, Jimmy? He paid you.
Yeah, that's what it seems.
Yeah, it sounds like he's. Let's get the solitary footage public. Let's get it on the record. Let's get police involved. Let's get an audit of Mr. Beast's companies and his shell companies. Like he took his video down, I assume, because he's named in the shell company by name. I don't think anybody's going to believe this shit. Don't poke the bear. I will burn it all down. It will be easy. Wait a minute. So are you trying to say like you have more stuff?
Yeah.
What are you hiding it for?
Well, I mean, he apparently dropped the nuke and one of the nukes in the video, in that video that you were watching.
That's a nuke?
He directly called it a nuke in the video.
Doesn't seem like much of a nuke to me. Jake Waddle drops nuke on Mr. Beast, secret CEO James Warren. And that's the guy that this guy's going after. Okay. God damn. Jake Waddle, former Mr. Beast employee, recently took to Instagram to drop a nuke on the YouTuber's secret CEO, James Warren. August 29th, 2024, former Mr. Beast employee Dogpack404 posted a video on the content creator and discussed a few allegations against Warren. Some of which have been... but the charges that were reported turned out to be bullshit. Mm-hmm. Jake Waddle suggested Mr. Beast should be jailed after listing several serious allegations against him, including covering up reported sexual assaults. Yeah, this is nuts. Let's see. What is Keem? Keem wants to talk to Mr. Beast. This ought to be funny. Yeah.
Okay, let me get this straight. Drumler, my company, has been covering every negative story about Mr. Beast. Right on Drumler, all right? I personally...
I thought he was actually sort of unfair at the beginning when I was on vacation.
Exposed Chris Tyson for his involvement in the artist that drew my 8-year-old daughter in a sexual way. Then we had a bunch of bad actors that were going against Mr. Beast, like Jake the Viking, total hypocrite because of the Delaware situation, and others that were coming out and, virtue signaling when really they had their own fucking skeletons in their closet. So they looked like giant hypocrites. So I called them out. As I'm calling them out, I'm getting called, paid off by Mr. Beast. What? How? I've covered every negative story, plus I played a part in exposing Chris Tyson. That doesn't make sense. Then Dogpack404, former employee of Mr. Beast, comes out with a series of videos, which we covered on Drumler. A lot of the stuff in his videos is complete nonsense, right? And I kind of do have a little bit of an advantage over my fellow commentators and whatnot, because I call Mr. Beast and say, hey, these are the allegations being made against you. What is your response to this? And, a reasonable response that I get, right? So I have a little bit more insight than others. But, doing what I'm supposed to do as a journalist, right? Checking with sources, checking with the person that's being accused, seeing what the fuck...
As you know, that was a big thing with the Rolling Stone when they had that girl who was supposedly accused. They didn't even talk to the person she was accusing. If you're accusing somebody, and you're the jury, you're supposed to talk to both sides before you come out with an allegation. You can still come out with the allegation, but you're supposed to talk to both sides.
Yeah. Or at the very least, try to, because sometimes they'll just refuse to talk.
They refuse to talk because they
so-and-so declined to comment on this.
Yeah, decline to comment. That's all you do.
Responses, even though it's...
No, I think Keem's done both sides of this for sure.
Not public yet.
Oh, yeah.
It will be.
I thought he jumped the gun with the Chris stuff until everything came out, but so I was wrong about that. But yeah, he's done both sides for sure in his Keemstar Drumler way.
Mr. Beast's response is coming at some point. So I come to the conclusion that
I'm not convinced that he's responding to this.
70% of the stuff being said about Mr. Beast from the Dog Pack and all these other weirdos is BS. So I make a video saying such.
I get that wrong a lot, though, in fairness, when somebody's going to respond or not respond. I said
Only time will tell.
I said that Alex would, and he didn't. I think I said Alex would, and he didn't. I'm saying he's not, so he probably will. The Beast won't, so he probably will.
And then I got mainstream journalists responding, "Oh, Keemstar's just muddying the waters. He's muddying the waters. He's trying to protect Jimmy." Why? Why? I got other people saying I'm getting paid by Jimmy. Where? Prove it. That's just another false allegation. That's just another false Mr. Beast allegation. All right? Prove it. Prove it. Dogpack just accused Mr. Beast's cousin and CEO of the company of beating his girlfriend and getting arrested on domestic violence. And a week later, he finds out, oops, wrong.
Was the wrong guy.
Mistake. I'm not a journalist. Oops.
Wrong,
So
James,
people are
James
calling him out for that. All these commentators are going after Jake Webble and going after Dogpack for putting out all this false information. Their response is, Mr. Beast paid all these commentators. Mr. Beast paid all these commentators. Keemstar is the Mr. Beast attack dog. That is a false allegation. Back it up. Prove it. Prove it, prove it, prove it. You are putting out all these allegations against Mr. Beast. Prove it. Prove it, prove it, prove it. It's getting real frustrating. It's getting real annoying. All right? There's never been a hate mob on all of the internet that has ever silenced me. So I'm not going to be silenced, all right? The Jake Webble and the Dogpack 404 can be criticized, and they should be criticized. Saying stupid emotional fucking taglines that make no sense, like attacking the whistleblowers. You shouldn't be attacking the whistleblowers, holds no fucking weight if the whistleblowers are putting out false information, which we now know for a fact is true.
I don't know what I could criticize here. I might be violating violating fair use. I don't know what to criticize.
And when you're saying Keem is paid by Mr. Beast or these commentators are paid for Mr. Beast, again, more false information. When you're putting out false information, you're going to get criticized even more. You can't make that claim without proving it. You must prove it.
Yeah, it feels sort of like, I don't know, when Technicals got pissed off at Augie and all them. Like, why aren't you just going along with my Mr. Why aren't you jumping on the bandwagon? That's all I hear. After all, look what he did to your daughter. Well, what if it's bullshit? What if it looks bad? What if it's bad journalism? And all this stuff, stuff with Dogpack, he got criticized before he had to come out and admit that, yeah, he had the wrong guy. Turkey Tom was stupid defending Dogpack. Yeah, well, I don't know how much he defended him. And I don't know the time space, because the earlier videos have less criticizable stuff from what I understand. You know, look, I'm not... There's some stuff that's come out of Dogpack is definitely, I think, legitimate. For sure. But the last stuff is just, it's a collection of allegations that can't be verified. And I'm, along with a few other people, pointed it out. And these people, they do the same thing. They accuse Mr. Beast fans doing to them and trying to silence them. And in the meantime, trying to silence everybody else and say, hey, you're doing a shitty job here. You know? This is crap.
Tommy, he's not trying to be a journalist.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. I'm not saying he is, but he's trying. You know, look, I'm not one of these people, you can't do journalism if you're not a journalist. You know, or you have to have some kind of fucking paper. That's a dangerous precedent for different reasons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but, because that's what they used to say about Dankula. Well, he's not a comedian. You don't get a license to be a comedian. You can decide what's funny and what isn't. So it's basically, why aren't you just going along with this, regardless of the fact that we're essentially messing this case up. Jimmy's going to walk because no one's going to buy these allegations after a while. And there could be a chance that one gets lost that's like totally legitimate. Maybe is cancelable. But everybody's just like, oh, this is just a bunch of horse shit. I know.
Well, yeah, they're trying to see how much shit will stick. It seems.
That's all it does. That's all I saw from that last video from Dogpack. What's going to stick here? I can't back anything up, and I'm gonna accuse somebody and then just say allegedly because I think it protects me. You know, even if he got some stuff right, they could still tie you up in court for the stuff you got wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't really. King Cobra's sick of mass shootings. I don't blame him.
What is up, fellow YouTubers? It's your favorite YouTuber, King Cobra, back at it with another video. I got a brand new phone.
Who do you think got Chester his, huh?
No.
And just working on getting it set up. I had to reset my iTunes password.
Oh, what is it?
So it is what it is. I don't mind having to reset my iTunes password, but we're not here to talk about that.
He deleted. I just want to point out he must have deleted all the comments. Is this what King Comer? Well, wait a minute. This has got 9,000 views and no comments. I guess he deleted them all. Is this his channel? Or is this a troll channel?
First, let me grab a sip of my peanut butter Cobra. This drink combo is exquisite, YouTube. Screwball peanut butter whiskey with a splash of A&W. Delightful.
Nice. Yeah, you're badass.
Yeah.
So there was another mass shooting in our country, and it happened in Georgia, YouTube, and I'm so tired of all these goddamn mass shootings.
Me too.
I'm not going to mention the fucking asshole's name.
Hey, buddy.
Thanks.
But he had a fucked up childhood.
He was defending him on Nick's stream.
Bullied
talking
in
about
school.
Turkey Tom.
He defended him a little when I talked to him too, but it was more like I think he's a good guy. But a lot of the stuff that Turkey Tom learned about him was when I was with him live on Nick's stream. So I don't think he had any idea like the stuff that me and Nick were irritated about him. So I think he actually learned. So he may have changed his opinion since then. So I don't know.
See, when I was in 9th grade, I was getting rejected by every chick I've liked.
Really?
I've been rejected by every chick I've liked since the 4th grade. It is what it is. I've been bullied mercilessly nonstop since the 4th grade, and I continue to get bullied nonstop.
And you never shot anybody.
However,
Congratulations.
there's a solution to this, and that's called learning how to throw a fucking punch.
Uh-oh. You watch this guy more often.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been bullied since I was in 4th grade, and I continue to get bullied nonstop.
I heard.
And we examine the situation here. The mass shooter was, of course, white. Had an AR-15. Got bullied in school. His mom was a meth head.
Is this a threat?
And his dad, let him have access to guns.
No.
Although I don't think guns are the problem, YouTube. I think people are the problem.
Yes.
I'm not saying that everyone who gets bullied in school is going to grow up and do horrible, fucked up things. But
you empathize with them.
And the dad's blaming the school for it.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, I thought this video was going to be different. Yes. See, it's a different take, He's looking at it from the shooter's perspective.
I wouldn't blame the school so much for it as I would the bullying, Because the school systems that we have in today's modern society like to preach, you have the right to a harassment-free education. If you're being bullied, talk about it and we'll deal with it. And they never do. And
You're probably right about that.
In defense of the school, if you have
a bunch of retards,
4,000 students, maybe 20 teachers and staff members all together, that's a lot of people to watch.
Well, thanks, King Cobra. Oh, Minx is back. For once, a very serious topic. I'm not sure LA is a hive mind or what the fuck is going on there. But I continue to be ridiculed and lost all my friends Just because some woman thought it would be my friend is dating a big guy and is able to do but that QT Cinderella calls help. It's not called help. And what if she wants to continually drag me down in purpose? I couldn't keep that up. I'm sorry. In person, on the shit she says to my friends behind the scenes, and I am okay with sharing all my DMs. Just like, is she drunk? Just like she cut Casey off from the E-Girl rejects and ended it because it wasn't good enough for her view on her podcast. You act all high and mighty from the moment when a friend upsets you. What is she going on about? Keemstar writes, you deserve it. Quit fucking hose half your age. You being an alcohol caused you these problems, not other people. Take the L and learn from life and move on. Or stay as you are and keep blaming others. Either way, it's all a bit boring now. We'll learn to grow. There's no way to make everybody cut me off. So she's mad that everybody cut her off.
Yeah.
Aren't you like 30? No shit.
Also, if you want to go back to King Cobra, he actually drops a banger song in the middle of it.
Well, you got a link for it?
It's go to 1122 on it.
1122. He's a musician
Where
too.
he starts talking about it. Yeah,
his ass.
That's 10.
And I give it like months before I.
Sorry, Tom. Okay.
There, go right there.
There we go.
So the song I made is definitely a brick in the wall Pink Floyd parody.
Okay.
But it's a parody about ending mass shootings. We don't need no guns in the classroom. No lessons on the wall. Hey, teacher, protect those students from the killers.
Oh, God, poor bastard. I would have loved to have
And
him
the
on
conversation should be about how can we stop mass shootings and not make it about your political agenda. That's what
I agree.
A song too that happens later on as well. Like
Isn't
starts
it?
playing some weird music or something. Go.
You got a number for me?
Go to about, I want to say 12:30 is when he starts the music. Because it's like this weird long intro part.
Is this a song he wrote? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah. And also, there's the long intro part to it, so if you want, skip to actually get him singing.
It hurt my ears. Oh, I guess.
So if I could use my musical skills and my platform to speak out against these issues, I will.
I've had enough.
Aww.
I've had enough. I want to read Makes Drunk's tweets. Yeah. I like when she got in a fight with her sister and they recorded that. That was funny.
Good times.
Good times, good times. All right, take calls. I'm not smoking weed no more.
No.
I'm not doing that no more. I could have went right to sleep after the gym and I didn't do it. This is Stevie Nicks' new song? Yeah, it might as well be. For Christ's sakes. My God. No callers? We're done? We're done for the day? We're almost hitting an hour.
No, I just put the
you put it in? Yeah.
So, yeah. So
should be
see if anybody wants to.
Yeah, no more podhead for me, Trivia. I am not doing it anymore. I hate being this lethargic. And then you stuff your face with food. I could have went right to bed. I really pushed myself on the workout, so I'm really super proud of myself.
Yeah.
The doctor says I got to watch my heart rate. And he says, I really don't want it over 150. And I could have dipped out. I could have like pussied out on the. I was doing this like fast walk, totally inclined, and I could have pushed out at 10 minutes because I was around 149, but I pushed through, and I did end at 155 on the heart rate. So I think it's all right. I wanted to do 20.
How long in total was your workout?
An hour. Did a butterfly. I did this thing where I have to push this weight all the way up. I did 3 reps of 15. I drank a shit ton of water. They have this great water fountain thing over there. It's awesome. So yeah, I got the water. I did that. We'll see. Yeah, that's pretty much. And then I want to get an appointment with the guy, the big German guy with the beard that yells at me. I do a lot more work for them. Yeah, but no, I did for being on my own. I did good. Because I really, for being on my own, I was definitely happy with myself. If somebody's there, I'd have done more, probably. Yeah, but ride a bike probably would do wonders for you. What I'm doing is a lot more intense than a bike, and I hate riding bikes. I hate seeing people. I hate people seeing me.
I never actually learned how to ride a bike.
No, I'm speed walking uphill for eventually I want to do 30 minutes straight, but I was trying to do 20, but I got to watch the heart rate.
Yeah. I mean, as Lynn says, anything is better than nothing. Don't diss yourself, Tommy.
No, but I want, like, I kind of got that. I really, because I was there by myself, and I know it's been hard to put, even when I was in the Army, it's hard to push myself. And I always go away like, it's so much better with other people, But this time I walked away. I mean, I was drenched in sweat, So I was like, could I have done more? Could I have done that? The thing is, I don't know how to adjust this. Because every time I go to the machine, the guy's always adjusting it for my height or something like that. I could feel it right there. It's, ouch. With my height. Oh, yeah. I also did some of the stuff that I did in therapy.
Aww.
The shoulder therapy, which seems to be pretty much gone now. I did that same exercise too.
That's good. So now I remember, like, when I was watching you, it was a big pain for you, the whole shoulder thing.
Oh, fucking year happened. They finally gave me a shot for it. Yeah. Well, I guess somebody wants to talk. Yeah, well, Friday show. Well, maybe no more pot smoking. I'm gonna have to get back into doing this thing. I'm not engaged. I'm gonna need to get more engaged. I'm not even doing any Glory Hunter stuff. I want to do more stuff.
More content.
I'm gonna do an after show. It's a free after show, but I'm just gonna play some wild bullshit. I'll invite you all in. If you want to raise your hand, I could talk with you in there. If you just want to listen to me bullshit, you can go in there and bullshit, but it'll be freebie. Because I don't think it really gave you a really great show today.
You need to do the Pats as well.
What's that? Yeah, I'll be reading Pats. I want to do the
I know. Okay.
I got it.
Usually you do Pats and then you do after show.
Yeah. So. I was going to say something about 10, 15. After show. Free. Okay, that's all set. After show is free. Oh, you want to talk about Tim Pool? I only got the bits and pieces of that. The Tim Pool. I'll see Ultra. Okay. What do you got, Ultra? You gonna call now when I'm trying to get out of here? Or your shit's not gonna even work?
Yo.
What do you got? What's up, man?
So this is back to the Mr. Beast thing from the DMs you showed before.
Sure, go ahead.
If you look at the Nick pointed this out on his stream. If you look at the DMs of the person saying the DV thing was false, it says they were sent on Saturday, and he's only posting them, or yesterday on Thursday, meaning he knew and argued with people for 5 days about it.
5 days about it when he had it. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a really good point. Well, I mean, he say that he was, when we found out the FOIA request was he had went forward with the FOIA request, went forward with the video before the FOIA request from he's probably getting nervous about it, from Larix. I know he came forward to Larix and said that. And then that was a discussion that me, Tom, and Nick were having. I was half awake at the time because I just woke up. And then all of a sudden, it looks like the FOIA request, the stuff came through, and it's just not, I guess, what he hoped it would be.
It's just insane, too, because he had other employees telling him, yo, these are not real. This was just like a company rumor. And he just like,
I can't believe anybody's taking this guy seriously as a mystery. He was there for 3 weeks. You know, I mean, what is he? I mean, that just smelled 3 weeks. That's it. And then he ordered an iPad when he shouldn't have, or something like that.
$4,000 Apple Vision Pro.
Is that an iPad?
Because
what's an Apple Vision?
No, it's like a VR headset thing.
Yeah.
Because he grew up with an iPad, so he thinks it'll help him work better than a monitor.
Well, then buy one yourself.
Well, he's only employed for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I will put a request in for an iPad. Oh, Jesus. All right. Thanks, Ultra. Appreciate it. Boys. I put that in the free server, right? No, I didn't. I'm an idiot.
No, you boomer.
I'm an idiot. I gotta delete that.
Boomer. That's so much.
Yeah, there's not gonna be much going on though. I put it in the wrong channel. Cancel event. There we go. New event. Stage show. Radio. That's where it'll be. Free after show. But I'm just gonna be like chilling because I'm still shaking off the cobwebs. This pot thing is not for me. Not at all.
No more Tommy THC.
No, I don't like it. I mean, if I have like a whole like weekend off to recover, it just shows you how old I am. How ridiculously old I am. Mavsy, Hunter McCoy, Oatbag, Mexon, Abby Blackbird, Ashley B, Billion Bones, Blue Jacket, Cody Grill, Everborn, Final Flash, Latchkey Gothboy, Nesquik, Not Your Typical Mom, Panic Bum, Metal Views, Taylor D, Tommy C's Cat, Trippy Savage, and the Mega Homies. Jeannie and Picklington has been here forever and a day, and thank you so much for all your support and all that other good stuff. VR headset. I have VR headset. I actually probably could start using it. My shoulder's good. I have to get the gun thing. I have to get that. Yeah, because that was kind of doing that shit was fucking hurting. I probably could do it now, no problem. So, stick to an edible on the weekend, if anything. Yeah, stick to an edible on the weekend. That's what I actually thought of that, Lynn. Well, me and my wife have a date whole weekend 2 weeks from now. Can you believe that? I get to be alone with her. The last time I was alone with her was 2 years ago. The week that I was. Well, I went to a play one night, but no, that wasn't even the same thing. Tommy was still here when we got back. I'm the babysitter. No, but 2 years ago when I went to Hamburg and I did the thing, I talked to Emery and was like, let's do a fucking thing. And let's work together instead of fighting. And that's on Mars. Type of thing. Little Manly with the Patreon. He ups the score. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. And all right. I think we're done. See you in there in a few. Peace.